Alright, let's just make sure everything is up and running. Looking at YouTube. Yes, we're up and running. Testing. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Okay, no one's watching, but maybe someone will later. I'm back. I was on vacation for a week. Did some writing, got some writing done, published a guide and whatnot, but of course didn't check mail and didn't have my video streaming workstation with me. So I'm back. As you can hear, I've still got a little bit of a cold that I brought home with me from vacation. So anyway, back, check mail, got some mail, got two rather not so small packages, a little bigger than I'm used to getting from Shenzhen. Got an idea, I've got a really good idea of what one of them would be, but because things take a month or two to get here from Shenzhen, from Amazon, free shipping, blah blah blah, I really have no idea what the other one is. So let's put that over there. Let's open them up. Let's see what they are. So this one, this is Uxel. I get a lot of stuff, a lot of their stuff. It's good quality stuff. Price is great. Their stuff is with a couple of different resellers on Amazon. But if you're not in a rush for parts and you want, a lot of them in a reasonable amount of time, or for a reasonable price, and not too much of a rush, then that's a good way to get parts. If you're in a rush, you're out of luck. You go to DigiKey, pay a little more, but you can get it next day or day after. So you just play the market how you need to. So well packed, because these are a little delicate. Well, okay, let's take some out. Yeah, we got a clear bag and a green tinted bag. Let's see. Bags upon bags. These are sealed bag. These are more of these. I love these things. I use them for all kinds of things. Let's see. Can we? Yeah, there you go. The mirroring is throwing me off. Right angle 2-row male header strips. These are 40 connectors long, 2 wide, right angle, really handy for stuff. So that is, it doesn't say, it doesn't have a count. I think I got a couple bags of them, so there's a bunch. Well, that's interesting. Have a look at this. So again, this little bag. Okay, this one's got a. Yeah, because if you remember, Mailbag or 2 videos ago, I had some of these, but they weren't some of these. These are the 0.1 inch spacing connectors. I messed up my order, and I got, so these are what, 2.54 millimeter spacing. The ones I ended up ordering were 2 millimeter spacing. Not going to work for what I wanted these for, but I have a bunch of 2 millimeter spacing, right angle male header strips. Yeah, this is interesting. If you can see, one's silver tinted and one's gold tinted. So 2 batches. Same thing, they'll work just as well. They're all copper on the inside. Right. So there's that. Now this other bag. Those are what I thought one of the bags were. Because I was expecting that. I remember this. I have no idea. It's big. It's sizable. It is. I took off the label. It's from China. I know that. So let's see what it is. There we go. I'm not really sure. So let's see. All nicely bubble packed. Oh, I think I might know, and this is exciting because if it's what I think it is, it's going to go right into a project I'm working on for my next data fruit guide. Yes, it is. No, which way is up? It's that way. This is a 6522P, which means 2 megahertz. It's got some paint on it. Yeah, so these are 6502 support chips. So that's a 6522, a versatile interface adapter. Has 2 parallel ports and 2 counter timer sections. So this gives you 16 digital I/O lines, a couple of 16-bit timer counters. This goes into the project I'm working on. On the other side, 6522, 6522, 6522. So yeah, I got 5 6522s there. And let's see what else we got. Okay, that's interesting. I'm a little confused. I think some orders got mixed up or something, because I got a whole bunch more of these. Holy wow. Okay, yeah, I gotta find a project to, make little stick figure robots out of it or something. These are 100 2x40 right angle pin hitters. Well, I got lots of those now. They're great for, interconnects between boards and whatnot. Yeah, all right, that was it. Oh, no, it's not. So, 6522s, perfect. A whole ton of right angle connectors. A little confused by the sheer volume of those. Let's see what this is. This is another sealed bag. Got a blue sticker on it. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, these are little tiny, where are we? Blue LEDs. I had totally given up on these ever arriving, but they got here. And I'm not sure how many there are, but there's quite a few. There should be 1,000 of them if this is the order finally coming through. So there's another project I can go ahead and start working on. I kind of given up. This was going to be and will be an 8 by 8 by 8 monochromatic LED cube. RGB is fun for doing a cube, but single colors is fun as well. I played around with Seed's kit for their 4x4x4 monochromatic LED cube. It's fun, and I got the kit for that, and it was it was like a couple hours of soldering. It was nice. This I'm doing totally from scratch. I have a design that I found that's shift register based. I have the chips for it. I'll drive it with probably a itsy bitsy M0, I suspect, at this point. And now I got I got the 1,220 ohm resistors like 6 months ago or something. But now finally I have the LEDs, so I can go ahead and start working on that too. And that's going to be completely from scratch. Yeah, the Seed kit had little circuit boards that you built up and put the LEDs on and built up the structure with. The plan I have doesn't. It just uses wires. Twisted wires like with the Dremel to make them stiff. I remember doing that way back when in my intro electronics classes. You take some wire, you chuck one end into a drill, anchor the other end, give it a good twist, it stretches, it makes it nice and stiff, and then you tin it. And I believe have to think back and have to dig it up again. This project uses that approach to build these very thin strands that it builds this cubic structure out of with LEDs at the junctions, which should be really fun. 3D cubes are fun to play with, and controlling them and whatnot. So yeah, do an itsy bitsy M0 Express. Do the code up in Python, probably. That'd be a good Circuit Python thing. Build in a lot of functionality and effects and whatnot. Yeah, oh, I'm excited now, like I wasn't before. Yeah, I'm glad to be able to get to do that project finally. So that's good. I have a lot of right angle connectors now. I have these 6522s. One or two of which will be, I'm just looking at the breadboard over there that I'm working on. One or maybe two of those will be going into a project soon that I'm working on, and that will be the next Adafruit guide in the digital circuits series. And then I have those LEDs for that cube project. So, and that'll go into a guide as well, I expect. So that'll be fun. Other news, I started getting the, I bought what, a pin box, pin box, 3000 a while back with plans to put it together and then electronify it to make it into a cool pinball machine with bumpers and solenoids to kick the ball. I'm not sure what those are called, kickers maybe. And scoring and sounds and lights and all of that. And with the Cricket that I got for the Circuit Playground Express, perfect situation, perfect solution for that. So I've started working on that. I think I have all the parts I need to go ahead with it now. The Cricket was kind of the pivotal piece. Like, I still hadn't decided what I wanted to do with, in terms of a control system. I thought about using an Arduino ATmega 2560 with some sort of custom shield with the drivers for the solenoids and et cetera, et cetera. But I think the Cricket will give me everything I need. It's got 8 I/O lines. It has 8 digital I/O lines that I can use for switches and bumpers and stuff like that, as well as drivers for 4 solenoids. And that will be good. I think I got 5 maybe, but 4 solenoids will be plenty. And then the Circuit Playground Express has the NeoPixels on it for some swirly light effects. It's got a speaker on it, or I can put a bigger speaker in, drive it with the Cricket. I can add more NeoPixels with the Cricket if I want. And what else am I going to do? Might look for some way to put a servo in, like, scoop up the ball and move it up somewhere else and drop it. And that I can use the Cricket for too. So I'm trying to get the most mileage out of the Cricket in this pinball machine as possible. So that will be fun. Yeah, I was just thinking today, I was thinking of doing some 3D printing to add structure and add pieces to it. But I'm gonna try and do that just with cardboard, because like that's the thing now is making stuff out of cardboard. And my goal is to use the box that the Pinbox came in to build all the extra stuff that I want. So you get a Pinbox, you take my templates and cut out the other pieces from the box and put it together, and like it's all in one thing, and then the electronics. So that's my plans. Let's see what else. Hackspace came out. Let me dig that out. Pull up this real sweet article by someone you might recognize. So that's my first article in Hackspace, building Z80. Some of you probably saw the breadboard photo or a different photo of that breadboard floating around on Instagram and stuff. Anyway, that's in print. That's fun. It's nice being in print again. It's been a little while. Plans are for another follow-up article coming out in the next issue talking about Z80 assembly language programming, or an intro to assembly in general, which should be fun. And I've got a few other writing projects that I'm working on. If you like these videos, if you like the learning guides on Adafruit, if you like reading my articles in Hackspace, the stream of photos and Instagram, if you like what I'm doing, I'm trying to make a go of doing this full time. So, I have a Patreon page. If you like what I'm doing and got a few bucks free every month, go to Patreon, consider, chipping in, making this possible, keep going. Yeah, if you have more money, consider being a corporate sponsor for your company, and I'll talk about you on my streams and stuff. Anyway, I'm not above that. Pay the rent and the food bills, right? Anyway, that's it for today. Yeah, watch for some cool projects coming out of this stuff. I'm very excited about the haul today, even though it was just 2 packages. There's some exciting stuff. Yeah, and I guess that's it. Take care until next time. Bye.